What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and Robert Helenius. Get this, Deontay Wilder's comeback in doubt amid legal battle to fight Anthony Joshua, or Alexander Usyk. Wilder has been working towards a return to the ring later this year with Robert Helenius, the likely opponent, although that has been thrown into question due to a legal battle. Get this, Robert Helenius feels that he has a legal argument that he is the number one contender to Usyk versus Joshua 2's winner on the WBA side, having won the final eliminator before the pandemic. He was ranked number 7 with the WBA, who are next in line to call on the mandatory challenger for Usyk or Joshua, when he upset odds and defeated Adam Kownacki in March of 2020, just days before the world shut down, if you guys can remember. He knocked out Kownacki. Then he did it again, okay? But much to his annoyance, he is believed to be behind the WBA regular champion, Daniel Dubois, in the pecking order after the Brit defeated Trevor Bryant for the secondary title in the division. And he quoted, "I am rightfully the WBA mandatory, so of course I am interested in the Usyk versus Joshua winner," Robert Helenius said. Let me counterpunch. Okay, this is the WBA's issue, right? So let's start there. He's the number one contender or whatever. He's the rightful mandatory challenger, okay? But then he found out that it's supposed to be Daniel Dubois. That's easy. You either figure out where the hell you're at or fight Dubois, okay? Or fight Deontay Wilder. And I mean, it's easier said than done, honestly, because, you know, Wilder's supposed to set Helenius up for that particular fight. But if Robert Helenius feels that he has a mandatory right to fight the unified champion, which the unified champion is the guy that has the WBA as well as the IBF and the WBO winner, well, he's going to go for that. He's not going to fight Deontay Wilder for a non-title. It wouldn't even make sense. Why would you fight someone as dangerous as Deontay for his tune-up where you have an opportunity with the WBA to possibly fight for them? You know, so it basically he's between a rock and a very hard place. Think about it. So if he fights Wilder and gets knocked out, he doesn't have to worry about it anyway. You know what I mean? Because he lost. But, you know, because I think it's fair to say Wilder would take his spot wherever the hell he's at. And then Wilder could fight Dubois or could fight the winner out of Usyk and Joshua. That's if Tyson Fury doesn't, step in. Okay, so remember, Tyson Fury has the WBC. Still, to this day, he has the WBC. So we're looking at, okay, Tyson Fury could step in, pull rank on all that shit, on Robert or, Deontay or anybody else, right, for undisputed, for a huge amount of money to fight the winner, especially if it's Joshua. I think if Usyk wins, I think he won't be interested, But if Joshua wins, it opens everything up. Okay, it opens all the possibilities back up for these type of things to happen, but these type of things are very well obstacles, problems, complications, because I just don't see Robert Helenius fighting Deontay Wilder as being his damn tune-up, to possibly get knocked out by the Bronze Bomber, where he could go on and fight for what's rightfully his since he's already earned it. Counterpunch. He whooped Adam Kownacki twice. He's the only one that beat Adam Kownacki, but he did it 2 times, right? So why would he fight Wilder? Counterpunch. You know what I mean? As much as I like to see that fight, that would be what it is, but it would be somewhat of a mandatory, because whoever wins, if Robert decides to fight Deontay Wilder, first of all, more power to him, because he didn't have to take that fight, especially if he knows, like, yo, you told me that under the rules of the WBA, I would be the next in line to fight for the WBA title. Since that's in limbo in conjunction with the other 2 titles, that means I fight for the unified title, because the same guy has all 3 belts. So I would rather do that, the 3-for-1, versus fight this big guy that can hit me with one and take me out of this planet. And that's Deontay Wilder. So, yeah, this is very complicated. And me personally, I just see Robert Helenius, taking the easier route here, especially given his age and, the things. He doesn't have time to fight Deontay Wilder, then fight for a title. That's because who says he's going to beat Deontay Wilder? That's not set in stone. You know what I mean? Unless Deontay's that damaged from Tyson Fury in the third fight that he can go in there and just easily run over him. But who says you're going to do that? Nobody's easily ran over Deontay Wilder for anything. Not even Tyson Fury. So, maybe the second fight. But again, he's not going to go quietly. And if he does hit you, more than likely, 98.99999% of the time, you're going to be knocked out. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder and his legal battle, or should I say his possible opponent's legal battle with the WBA side. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!